What's up, guys? Welcome to Freshfit Podcast. I'm here with RmPlug, celebrity watch dealer. Boom. It's going to be lit, guys. Let's get into it.
Let's get it.
All right, guys. Welcome to the show. It's Monday, which means it's Money Monday, as you guys know. And on Money Mondays, we typically try to teach you guys something about whether it's investing, crypto, real estate, or trading. Something to do with money, trading. You know what I mean? Yeah. We talked about stocks last week with our boy James Bradley. And yeah, guys. Oh, we already got a super chat in the house. Let's read that one real quick, Chris.
Boom.
Go ahead.
There you go.
Don DeMarco for KL.
Yeah, thank you for chat.
Great interviews with HMV in the past few weeks. Q Banks, James Bradley, RmPlug. Glad he's getting full segment. Appreciate you guys getting high value mails in the studio. Hashtag Prince of Barbados. Hashtag Frank Cancel. Hashtag MVP Chris. Hashtag thank you, moderators.
No, thank you so much for the super chat, bro. Appreciate that, man. Showing love. Yeah, guys. So for people that are wondering, as you guys know, on Mondays we like to bring in a guest that has some kind of knowledge, whether it's money or investing or whatever it is. And today we got RmPlug. We're going to be talking about high-end watches, networking with celebrities, rappers, everything like that. But in the meantime, guys, High Value Academy is out. TheHighValueAcademy.com. If you want to get in there, we're going to have 28 modules on everything from how to dress, how to network, how to make money, how to start a business, how to get girls, how to get in shape. Everything. Basically, we're going to teach you guys. Basically, it's like a full-on manhood course, man.
Yeah, forget college, man.
Yeah, you don't need that. It's a waste of time. So, and then other than that, guys, patreon.com/Freshfit if you want to catch the exclusive late night podcast that we've been doing with all the hot chicks that we've been bringing on. And yeah, man. Hey, we're live. Hey, we're plugged. What's up, baby?
There you go, man.
So, so yeah, guys. But yeah. But now that we got housekeeping out the way, we got a couple other super chats. Then we'll get right into the interview, man.
Yes, Don DeMarco 199. RM, hit the infamous button.
They want you. To hit it. They want you to hit it.
Soundboard.
So it's this one right here.
Oh, this right here.
Yeah, they want you to hit that.
Good job, man.
Hey, thank you, Don DeMarco, for that. He always loves it when the guests hit the Don DeMarco button.
Oh, okay, dope.
Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a few times.
King Chris,
$10. Get the high value course, gentlemen, and level up. Freshandfit DMs on demand course was well worth the money for dating in the social media age. The best investment you can make is in yourself. Peace.
Thank you so much for that, King Chris. I appreciate awesome, that, man. So yeah, let's get right into it, man. Go ahead, Fresh.
Yeah, man. So it's funny, man. I met Mike downstairs in the lobby one time. Right. I think I was about to leave from ballet, right? And I saw you with your boy, and I was like, "Yo, bro, that's a nice watch."
Yeah.
You're like, "Yeah, man. You know, I supply the watches to all the people around here." I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then I started talking to him. I'm like, "Bro, is that a Richard Mille?" He's like, "Yeah, man." I'm like, "Bro, I heard Meat Mill talk about it in the song, but I didn't know like people like us could afford that stuff." Right. Like, damn, you know. And then we started chopping it up. Got your Instagram, we connected that way. Right. And then now you're here on the show, bro. Right. And you were here with Q Banks as well.
Yeah.
So that's really good.
Yeah.
So tell us about who RmPlug is, which is you, Mike, and then what you did like before trading watches and stuff like that.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for inviting me to the show, guys.
Thank you for coming on, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's an honor for me to be here. You know what I'm saying? You have pretty amazing guests. So to be one of the ones that you guys picked to interview me is pretty amazing. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you, man.
Gotcha, man.
But as far as me, Mike, RmPlug. My name is Mike Herman, and I've been trading watches for the last 2.5 years, almost 3 years now, and so pretty much I come from a background of fashion, right? I had a clothing brand for the last 6-7 years before I started getting to the watch trading industry, and pretty much I've made all the connections that way. All my really strong connections to fashions, like because a lot of athletes and celebrities that like wearing nice things, and I got into fashion when leather was a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So my brand was Leather Clothing Factory. So I was dealing with t-shirt leathers, leather on t-shirt, jeans, and jacket and things like that. So it created like a really viral thing too, like at the same time because it was trending. You know what I'm saying? So I got to connect with people like Danny Green. At the time he played for the San Antonio Spurs. He became a really good friend of mine. He's still he's one of my clients actually right now.
Nice. Kanye West.
I almost got Kanye West. Almost got Kanye. Like that was actually the stuff I was doing was close to the stuff like Kanye was doing, like the extended t-shirt with the zippers on the side and the leather pockets and things like that.
Okay.
So it was super dope. Like, and it was like ahead of the time. Like people weren't doing that when I was doing it.
When were you doing this roughly?
That was I want to say like at least 8 years ago.
8 years ago. Okay.
9
so
years ago.
It
It
was
was,
2012, 2013.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
2013. Yeah. That's when I launched my brand. So it actually went crazy because I started getting my followers on Instagram. So I started building the brand that way. At the time, like I was actually on BT 106 in Park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I dressed
back
Bow
when
Wow.
AJ and Free were hosting it back in the day.
Right.
Oh.
Bow Wow was hosting it. I
Bow Wow.
took over at some point or whatever. So yeah, I was styling people on the show. I was doing some back end things on the and I did some fashion shows in LA, Vegas, New York. I was in New York Fashion Week, one of the smaller brands and stuff like that. So I was pretty early success with those things, and I transitioned everything to the watch business. I kind of kept those connections and kind of like make them transform, move them from fashion into watches.
Okay.
But it's definitely higher tickets, of course, but it just created that trust from the get-go.
So if you're a clothing brand, what kind of ticket, I guess, like what was the pricing for like your
my
clothing
pricing for back in the day, it was high. Now it's like everybody buying $200 stuff, but my t-shirt was no logo on there. I was selling for $200.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Okay.
Because my cut and everything was different. I had like the extended tees.
Yeah.
I had people like Austin Mahone, which was wearing it. I don't know if y'all know Austin Mahone, but he used to be a pop star. He's actually a pop star right now.
Okay.
And when he was wearing my clothes, that was when Justin Bieber was wearing Fear of God. So they were comparing the outfit and stuff, and actually made me viral as well.
Damn, that's fire.
So it was crazy. So yeah, and I had like KD wearing my stuff. Kevin Durant, shout out Kevin Durant. He rocked my clothes like at least 4 or 5 times on national TV.
Okay.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like my t-shirt, my hat. I had a hat that I made, LCF hat, that had my signature on the side and wore that multiple times.
Nice.
That's fire.
Nice. And you've been in Miami, based out of Miami the whole time?
No, I was actually in Oklahoma City before that.
You were in OKC running your clothing business?
Yes, bro.
Bruh.
That was a tough playing ground.
I was gonna say,
but I was the most elite guy in OKC.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I was transcending the whole. I mean, Russell Westbrook brother was on the show on some podcast before. I think it was on Clubhouse, and I got in the room and he was like, "Yo, Mike is in the building, bro. Like, I don't know about this guy. He changed the whole culture in Oklahoma City.
Okay,
like the people was dressed different because of me.
Yeah, because Oklahoma City, for people that are wondering, because we got a lot of international people, guys. Oklahoma City is in the middle of nowhere. Okay, it's a bunch of flat land, like it's like farmers and stuff like that. Right. So yeah, you were the big dog out there, and then what made you move to Miami?
Well, I wanted more challenge. I felt like I outgrew the city. You in the city, you're doing big things. Everybody knows you. That you've done fashion shows. You've done celebrities pulled up because of me. They come, they wear my stuff. It's just like all the Thunder team, like OKC Thunder, like they were all messing with me, like as far as the clothes.
And Russell Westbrook is very fashion forward.
Yes, bro. He was in one of my shows. And shout out to his brother too. He hosted one of my shows. Like just showing my love. Yeah. And that pushed me, definitely pushed the brand.
So you're like, I'm going to Miami, because for people that don't know, Miami is a very fashion forward city, guys. Yes, like we're right there with New York City, Tokyo, LA. We're there. Miami has a fashion week that's very popular. Is it March? Well, they have it in December with Art Basel,
right?
Then I think they have another one in March around Miami Music Week. If I'm not
Fashion
mistaken,
Week. I think so. Yeah,
Fashion Week. Okay,
like Fashion
so,
week,
no, that's how long you been in Miami now?
3 years.
Okay,
3 years.
It's funny, man, because Mike is a super humble, like low-key guy.
Yeah,
but when he dresses, like when he dresses, right, it's like the watch matches the shirt, the shoes match the shirt and the watch strap. I'm like, bro, this guy is somebody. He is somebody, guys. He's very low-key with it. So
thank you, bro.
So, brother, tell me, right? I watch you're wearing right now.
Mm-hmm.
What are the most expensive watch brands for people that don't know?
Mm-hmm.
And then what is that on your wrist right now, bro?
Well, the most expensive brands right now are Richard Mille.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that I carry.
Can you show the audience
your watch? Yeah, you gotta show your watch, bro.
Sure. Right here.
Right here.
There you
go. Zoom on it.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to hit the focus on it real quick.
All right.
He got the white.
There we go.
Is that the white frame with the pink bands, man?
Band to match the Dior hoodie. You know what I'm saying?
Clean, man, clean.
You want me to get closer so they can?
No.
Okay, perfect.
That's perfect, man.
All right, good.
Yeah,
so we got Richard Mille.
Yeah, Richard Mille, Patek Philippe, AP, Audemars Piguet,
right,
and of course Rolex. I try to carry as much, Cartier as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to carry the dopest brand right now, that everybody's buying. Those are the watch that move the market right now. You know what I'm saying? And this watch that I'm wearing is an RM55, is the Asia edition. This one is limited to only 40 pieces made in the world.
Only 40 pieces?
Only 40 pieces. So I'm one of 40 that have this watch right now.
Holy crap, dude.
Yeah. And you can differentiate from the inside of it. I see the blue right here, and there's the blue stickers on the markers on the inside. I don't know if they can see, but yeah. So yeah, it's only 40 made, and it says on the back of it too, 1 out of 40.
Wow,
bro,
So,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane. So let me ask you as well, man. Who's your clientele? I mean, you can't name everybody
Right,
that you,
right.
you dealt with, of course, for
Right.
privacy reasons.
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
some names that like Davido.
Yeah. Davido, he bought a watch for me. He bought a RM30 for me, rose gold. Yeah, that was a crazy experience because Davido reached out to me for like almost like a year, like just sending him watches. Like, yo, I like this, man, on your wrist, man. I like this, I like that. You know, my story is lit. I think, humbly speaking, I probably have the latest story on Instagram when it comes to watches.
Guys, go follow
I mean,
Mike at RmPlug. That's his Instagram because it is lit, man. And
yeah.
guys, just so if you don't know, Davido is a African artist.
Yeah, it's the
And he's
biggest.
one
He
of the
has
biggest.
more
He's
followers.
a
than
Nigerian
anybody.
singer and songwriter, guys.
Right,
For those
yeah.
that are wondering, like,
Right.
who's
Yeah,
Davido?
Davido is pretty.
So if you know
it's a
Wizkid,
big
you should
deal.
know Davido too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And so when I sold him his watch, bro, like he sent his brother all the way to Miami to pick up his watch, and flew to Dubai because he had a show, and after that he just he posted me, on his story, and he said that I was the best RM dealer in the world.
Damn.
And so that like my Instagram
Followers,
shot up
yeah.
like crazy. I had like more business from there, like the people calling me, they want to buy RMs. It was pretty dope, man.
I tell people all
Shout
the
out
time,
to
man.
Davido, man.
One person that's popping shouts you out, man. I could blow up your Instagram.
Yeah.
Like legit.
Yeah,
That's crazy,
for
bro.
sure.
Who else other than Davido?
Danny Green is a real good friend of mine. So like I said, we go way back, from when he used to, play for the Spurs. He also trusts me with his purchases. I have like straps right now I have to get for him. Even like I told you, like even the strap for this watch is very complicated to get. You know what I'm saying? Like the strap costs $2 just for the strap.
Damn.
And so you gotta like, find it, to match your watch and everything. So you have to find different colors. I had to source a white strap for him, a black one, a blue one because he used to play for Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, go, Carolina, North Carolina. Sorry, yeah. So I had to.
And you're one of very few, like, because there's only a few dealers on your level in the world.
Yeah.
You're the only one in Miami, if I'm not mistaken, right?
There's a few of them in Miami.
But you're number one.
But
And then,
yeah.
you're number one. I'm gonna say it for him. He's number one.
All right.
You other niggas are bums. And then and then how many are there in the United States? I remember you telling me like some insane number in the world total, and then how many there are in the United States.
Right. Probably I would say less than 300. Less than 300
in the world,
in the whole world. Yeah. Probably 300, maybe 500, something like that.
They have access to the caliber of watches that
Yeah. Not a lot of people can touch this. Like RM is like very exclusive. Some people have probably never seen one in their life. I mean, I saw interviews where people was like, "Oh, I'm reviewing this watch, first time ever touching it," things like that. Sometimes I hold like, an M in my hand, like worth of RMs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, but yeah.
An M, $1 million worth of RM watches.
I remember you got Q Banks, his yellow strap too, right?
Yeah. He has a
his
yellow
watch too?
strap. I had to source a yellow strap for him, a red strap, and a black strap to match his cars.
His cars.
So yeah,
That's gangster, man. That is gangster.
See, guys, and this is like the other tier. Of you start meeting guys like this caliber, and this like motivates you. You know what I'm saying? When there's like $1 million worth of watches or cars in front of you, you're like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? It makes you realize like, yo, I need to get on this level. You know what I'm saying? This is why I tell you guys all the time, man. Your friends that are losers, that are bums, whatever it is, you don't hang out with them, man. Don't hang out with them. Like, you need to hang out with guys that you want to aspire to get to, and or you want to hang out with guys that have a high net worth. Whatever you want to be, you need to hang out with guys that are there. Because let me tell you something. If there's 4 millionaires in a room and you hang out with them long enough, you'll be the 5th. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So your network is your net worth. I think we got some super chats here, right, Chris?
Yes, sir. 3. Ricky Westbrook, 999. God support the whole Fresh and Fit family. One love, 100.
Thanks, Ricky.
Thank you.
Yo.
Kal-El, $10. Hi, Mike. Which watch brand model do you recommend for $200? 2K, 200K watch. Dope that you work with Danny Green. Got us Raptors ring.
Yeah,
There you
he
go.
did, definitely did.
So he wants to
he's
know
asking a question.
which each tier, $200, $2,000, and then 200K.
Okay.
Which one would you recommend?
Okay, so for $200, I would say buy like a Michael Kors watch.
Okay.
For 2K, you can get probably like a Seiko watch, I think. I think what's this watch called? Radon or Randon. I don't sell them. I forget.
Mike's like, there's sub below me. I don't even know.
So I don't know. I really don't though. But no, for 200K, I would say you can get like a nice RM11, rose gold. It's a really nice, nice watch to have for 300. So 200.
Hey, nice. Kilo again, $10. Which high-end watchmaker has the most events throughout the year? Like the ones you have to wear and Audemars
Piguet.
Yeah,
Richard
Piguet or Richard Mille. Get in, as said by Kevin O'Leary.
Yeah. Well, Audemars Piguet has like a lot of events every year because of Corona. It's been hard to for people to get together or whatever and do the stuff. But RM do a lot of very private event, but they do event with people that they work with, what I'm saying, like athletes and things like that. They do a lot of private event like that. But yeah, I think besides that, just know Baseword in Europe, they do like a thing called Baseword. It has all the watch guys, what I'm saying, they all get together and do some amazing. They just network, what I'm saying.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Are most of your clients men, or do you sell to women as well?
I sell to women as well sometimes, but mainly men, like 90%. Yeah.
Okay. 90%.
But the men buy the watches for the women also. So,
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So but you do get pieces that are feminine, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Rolexes, I can really find any piece really. Yeah. That's what made my strength is me be able to touch everybody, I supply, I'm known for RMs, but I also have like lower end watches that I keep in stock. Like some, just got a Rolex right now.
You made it when it's like, yeah, I deal with lower end watches. I got some Rolexes too.
Hey man,
but this is where you guys want to aspire, man. Like you want to have conversations like this. You want to surround yourself with people like this that you're like, yeah, Rolexes are on the lower end. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, man,
always looking up, man.
I'm gonna start with a Rolex, bro.
Yeah, no, for sure. I got you. I told you I got you, bro.
Well, no, go ahead. So sorry, you were saying with the Rolexes with the women. That's
with women. So like I've had women like reach out to me before you have this Rolex or whatever. So like I'll source it. Even if I don't have it in stock, I'll go out and find it. So make sure that deliver and make
so
sure.
Literally, you are the plug. Like literally, any type of watch someone's looking for. Like what about APs? I know rappers.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
I can get APs. Yeah.
What are APs going for?
Well, it depends on which one you want. The one on the strap right now, probably 22,000, 25,000.
Oh, okay.
The offshore models, but now the Royal Oak are up right now, like 33, 34,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Iced out Royal Oak, I look crispy.
They're like over close to 50,000 right now. Those are iced out.
So the people that like consult your services, come and work with you, what do they typically do for work?
Well, everybody know the athletes, what I'm saying, that that reach out, whatever, that I work with, the professional athletes, artists, people that have money that people don't know about, what I'm saying, like and so there's I have, of course, some people that have reached out, businessmen that maybe privacy reason I can't really release the name,
of course.
But there's billionaires that I've worked with before, what I'm saying, that I wanted to get some watches and things. So I source for really everybody. I have watch for every level. So I just work with anybody.
And I'm sure this profession, I mean, obviously you're an entrepreneur, has you traveling all over the place. Do you often travel to them, or do they come to you to Miami to get the piece?
Well, both. Yeah,
okay.
I have traveled before. I have a video on my page where a client actually flew me on a private jet to go deliver a watch to him.
Really?
Nice. Yeah, that was pretty dope. Can
you say the country? I don't know if you could say it.
Well, it was here. It wasn't too far. It was
in the United States?
Yeah, it was in the United States. Yeah. But I've had time where I flew out to like places like Vegas, like they were over there, they're kicking it, like, yo, I want to ship your watch. Like, nah, I'll pay you extra.
Just come through with the watch and party with us.
Right. And, and the vibe, everything.
That's lit.
So,
That's lit, man. That's lit. And obviously, when you're making these kinds of, these people become your friends. They become like family.
Right. That's what
you're selling watches 50,000, 100,000, 200,000.
Yeah. So it becomes like in the transaction. I always say this, and this is a phrase I've actually trademarked. I'm waiting on the paperwork.
Okay.
I say, when you buy from them, it's a transaction. When you buy from me, it's an experience.
There you go.
Boom.
Hold on. Wait. Say it one more time so people don't try to steal it from you. You have it right here on video. He's copywriting it, you jerk.
That's it.
Good.
So when I buy from them, it's a When you buy from me, it's an experience.
Boom.
There you go. Bang,
So,
bang.
That's it.
That's what we're talking about out here, man.
Super chat real quick.
Oh,
Yes. Uncle Bosch, $5. Best podcast in the sphere. Big shout out to RmPlug,
Thank you.
Freshman CEO, and Myron Gaines.
Boom.
Thank you so much, guys. We don't just
man.
teach you how to get chicks, man. We teach you guys how to network. We teach you guys everything, bro.
Lit.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? This is the This is the best. Number one, this is the best dating podcast in the world. I'm gonna say that right now. Ain't nobody else beating us.
On
and
God.
then number two, yeah, on God, man. And then number two, we're definitely gonna be the best. We are the best male improvements podcast. Like we talk about everything, finances, cars, getting girls, everything, bro. Fitness.
Yep, everything.
And then we're about to put Joe Rogan out of business and Adam 22, all those guys. So we're gonna be the number one podcast in the world very soon. Don't worry, guys. Right out of the Miami, Florida. So
one
Ricky
more
Westbrook.
here.
do we got another one? Okay, go ahead.
9 D shows just getting better and better. Keep it up. The great work, fellas. 100.
Absolutely,
got
man.
y'all, man.
Absolutely, man. We're gonna just keep bumping it up, guys, and we got some upgrades coming in soon too. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
So Mike, how many watches do you personally own?
How many watches do I personally own?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a little complicated because I can switch them up every day. Like
Damn.
yeah, we're gonna put me on the spot, bro. But
Roughly.
I keep in my personal collection maybe like three.
Okay.
I mean, because I try to keep it as business as possible because we have, of course, a lot of watches in our in our inventory. So I get to like wear whatever I want, any type of the day. So some watch, you're not gonna come around that watch again or whatever. You want to kind of keep it for yourself. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna put this away. I'm not gonna sell this for a while. So
Do you mind us asking the three that you keep?
I have a RM30 Rose. It's a Richard Mille. I have this one right here.
Okay. Yep.
And I wear iStar Cartier. Actually, I have four. Okay, I have four I keep. So iStar Cartier watch. And the other one is Rolex green face presidential. Yeah,
That's fire.
I wear it every now. Very subtle. I don't always wear it.
So question, bro. This is something that everybody wants to know, right? So for example,
for other guys that want to know about girls, here we go.
Yeah, people buy all the time clothes, right? They buy high fashion clothes like Gucci, Louis Vuitton. People buy cars, Lambos, Ferraris to get girls.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you, does wearing an expensive watch like that attract females to you?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, tell me like an experience that happened to you. Actually, you know what? We were in Komodo, and actually, I don't talk about that one. Yeah, about you then.
Yeah, you can disclose it if you want. I was there. I witnessed it. But
oh my God, that's crazy. But no, for sure. I mean, I never had a problem before, the watches and everything with girls. But of course, it kind of upgrades it a little bit more. Like, they see you a little different. They're like, oh, sure, you actually like wearing a nice piece, like, and they know. They notice. They notice. And so, it makes the conversation a lot lighter. You don't have to do too much, but you still have to work a little bit depending on who they are or whatever, but you attract now different caliber of chicks. I feel like, celebrities and the verified chicks and everything comes to me now. I don't have to go get it no more. So
damn, son, that's fire right there. Okay.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
You got me out here spitting some stuff, man.
You should be dedicated soon.
We got some chats. Go ahead.
Yeah, Sarah S. Mata, 999. A Chipotle bowl from Myron. Keep it up, buddy.
Boom.
Thank you, man. Okay. I know. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. Sarah's checking in.
Graham Miller,
Sarah.
$5. What's one thing you would say to a man who doesn't typically wear watches?
Well, have your confidence up. Once you're confident, you can do it without a watch. You can, if you don't wear a watch every day or whatever, like you can just build your confidence. And wearing a watch is nothing. Like it's who you are. If you can, project who you are to a girl or whatever it is, they will look past whatever. Because at the end of the day, this is all stuff to, it's a lot superficial. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
At the end of the day, like if they pass this level of this jewelry, the watches and everything like that, who you really are as a person, that's what really gonna make them stick around anyway. So don't get the stuff just to attract them, and they don't stay around. Like there's no value to that. So
you gotta have game, fellas. You
still gotta have game to some degree.
Yeah.
So I'll say this, man. After making the money and the connections, obviously, you roll with a lot of high level people that we've talked about off camera.
Yeah.
How's it been with getting the girls? I mean, has it just put on easy mode? Has it come with more problems because now they're coming to trying to get with you for ulterior motives?
Right.
How have you kind of navigated that now that money's come up?
Right. I definitely, I'm more careful. I'm more careful how I move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Because you have to move differently now. You don't know what their motives are, as you said. You don't know what they're about, what they're really about. So you take your time. You don't just accept everybody that hits you up. You don't just talk to just anybody. You become like the wholesome guy.
Yo, that's the quote of Miami right there,
Yeah,
man.
wholesome.
I mean, Miami, like the bosses become wholesome because you
Bruh.
don't know what's coming.
We had Rafael Vargas on the show. Shout out to
Yeah.
him, man.
Shout
and
out
he
to
said
Rafi,
that.
bro.
Yeah, shout out to
Mr.
Rafael Vargas,
Wholesome.
man.
That's that vibe.
He was saying that the whole time. Yeah, I'm very wholesome. Him and Bandman Kevo, man, I'm very wholesome. And I was just like, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
On Just What Models and stuff. Yeah, we're wholesome. Yeah, all right.
Well, I can tell you this: we're not wholesome at all.
Yeah, we ain't. We ain't
hiding
Kevin,
nothing.
yeah.
We hiding nothing.
But now, shout out to
Yeah.
Rafael Vargas, man.
Yeah,
So,
it's my guy.
but wait, he probably Well, I won't even say that because he had a nice piece too. He
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
copped
yeah.
it
He got it from
yeah, yeah. No, he didn't get it from me, but I'm working on upgrading him. We're gonna work together.
Nice.
We always talk in the DMs. He saw the piece that I have. We talk back and forth. So I'm sure he's gonna cop something soon. Not to put too much pressure on him on the show, but yeah, you gotta come to me, bro. Yeah.
So how important is it to network people like Raphael, Q Banks, Julian? I actually met Julian the other day.
Yeah.
And
I sold Julian a few watches, some of his most expensive watches. Yeah.
damn. But how important is the network people like that? Because for example, you said that now they become your friends, they become like your allies.
Yeah,
like
right.
how important is that for like a guy coming up to meet people like that
Right.
from adding value to them?
Yeah, no, it's super important. Super important because networking is really the whole business. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You have to build trust, and what better way to build trust with people that have high value in other people's eyes? You know what I'm saying? So it's super important. Just networking is like 90% of the job. Like you have to have the pieces, you have to have the product, you have to have the vibe, but be able to network, and stay true to yourself. Be genuine with these people, and they really see who you are as a person. That's why it transcends from being a transaction to a friendship. to an experience, because now they're buying from you not because of what you have to offer. They're buying from you because of who you are. You know what I'm saying?
And here's the other thing
it
too.
makes a big difference.
People don't notice. I gotta say this, Mike. You work very hard.
Yeah.
Like when people want a piece.
Yeah.
Because I was doing some creeping. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I'd be doing.
Yeah.
I was doing some creeping, and bro, you work incredibly hard for your clients. When they like, hey, I want to get a piece, you work into the bone to find that piece for them, get them exactly what they want, get them the bands, everything like that.
Right.
And it's not easy to procure items like this. Obviously when you're dealing with like people, I remember you telling us before with like Richard Milley, they even the screwdrivers for the watches you can't get them.
Right.
Those are $2,000 a piece.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if someone needs a watch fix or something like that, obviously with something expensive like that, you're like, hey, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll get you your piece.
Yeah, for
whatever.
Sure. Right.
So, I think when people spend that kind of money, obviously they're paying for the product, but they're also paying for the person and the service too.
Right,
and
course.
that comfort, like knowing like, oh, he got me. I don't got to worry about it.
Right.
Bam, I
exactly.
gave him 200,000. I got to worry about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
for sure.
that trust is huge.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge.
Super chat here.
Yes, Frank's Nerve, $5. Best mental improvement podcast in the Western world. Make money, make gains, even brains gains.
Shout out to Frank.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to Frank,
one
bro.
of our
Thank you for the
boys.
support, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate it, man.
appreciate
Freshandfit fam is strong. As you guys know, we teach you guys everything, man. Girls, fitness, money, everything, man. Because at the end of the day, guys, you want to get girls, that's one thing. But like, if you want to be able to like get the respect, get the hottest girls, bro, you got to get your money on point. You got to get in shape. You got to be the full package, man.
Guys, this is a one-stop shop to becoming a high-value male.
Yeah, man.
And getting what you want out of life.
Yeah, man.
it.
And we get
That's
guys from out of the sphere too, man. Like, you don't want to be in your own echo chamber, like hypergamy, just crying all day. Like, nah, bro.
Or
We
putting
give you
up
guys
all
solutions.
receipts.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, receipts. Oh, shots fired.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Yeah. So, okay, let's see here. I had another. So you just move differently, I guess. Now you're much more intelligent when you deal with
Right.
with women.
With women, yeah, definitely.
Where are you like originally from, by the way, man?
Originally
The
from
accent.
the Ivory Coast.
Okay.
Ivory Coast is in West Africa. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Shout out to Ivory Coast, man. Abidjan,
There you go.
So I speak French too, So
Oh, damn.
yeah, that add a little twist to the whole thing, when it comes to the females.
So, in your opinion, man, like, what if guys wanted to, start collecting? Because there's a lot of guys that like to collect watches. You know what I mean? I've seen guys that do it, like whether they collect them themselves or they collect them and resell them. Obviously, not at the level that you're doing it, but they'll do it with like some lower end watches. If someone wanted to kind of get in this game, what would you advise them to do as far as like a career to kind of get the income to support this type of luxurious habit,
Right.
and or even profession like you've made it into?
Right. Well, because I sell, like I said, I cater to pretty much everybody, right? So it just kind of depends. Like, you don't have to get like a $200,000 piece or $100,000 piece. You can get like something 8,000. I mean, nowadays I see in Miami a lot of people they're they're trading, trading forex, so they're investing their money.
Yeah.
And so that's an easy way to kind of come up, and you can literally invest some. If you pick the right stock, like $200-$300, I can go to $1,000, $1,500 or whatever.
Yep.
So I've seen that happen. People, reach out to me. Oh man, I just made some money with this. I went 10x on this thing or whatever. So, but as far as you can be a regular guy working a job, but just maybe a good job, high, good paying job, and stock up your bread and, be able to like afford a small piece. And you can, from there, what I like about watches is that you can put your bread in like maybe a small piece, maybe 10K.
Mm-hmm.
And then after like a year, 6 months, whatever, maybe the watch picked up a little bit of value, you can resell it for a certain price, and then upgrade. Now you have extra maybe 5K, you have a $15,000 watch, then you go 20,000. Then next thing you know, like after 2 years, you might end up at $30,000 watch or more.
Nice. Now I'll say this, because this could probably be a whole conversation in itself, talking about the appreciation of watches.
Right.
Because I've seen people do that where they buy certain pieces,
Yeah.
they hold on to it,
Yeah.
and they just sell it, a couple
Yeah.
years later and make a good amount of money. What watches in your experience have you seen like appreciate the best? If someone wanted to get into that and maybe make a watch investment,
right? No,
around, flip
RMs
by far? Okay.
By far. Like it's been crazy. I have clients who I've spent, I want to say like $150 on a watch, and watch went up $50,000 more.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Happened.
So RMs by far
times.
have the highest appreciation.
Yeah,
value.
Patek Philippe also. Patek is a type of watch sometimes you can just buy and put it in the safe. Don't even touch it.
How
6
much?
months a year.
How much are those things going for?
It just depends on which style. There's the Aquanauts, which the ones that usually come on the rubber strap and everything. And there's Nautilus, like the 5711, 5980 or whatever. They're all Nautilus. Those also go up like crazy. So recently they discontinued the 5711 Patek, so the price shot up to like 100K, 95,000. It was like 69,000, 70,000, and it went up to like 100K within like a few days.
Wow.
And so it went back down again. I think it's probably gonna settle probably around 80,000, 85,000.
So Richard Millie's number one, and then what was the second one?
Patek Philippe. I feel like
Patek Philippe. Okay.
Pretty.
What about Rolexes? Do they appreciate? Or
Yeah, they do go up too. Just you have to kind of get the right piece.
Okay.
What
would you suggest, or like typically have high appreciation?
Okay, there's this one Rolex, for example. It's called a Batman.
Okay.
Yeah, the Batman is they selling for way over sticker price. So
Okay.
Batman's, I think on the, I don't know. I don't want to be wrong because I usually deal with the secondary market, but I think it's under 10K from Rolex, or maybe 12,000. But it sells for like 16,000 or more.
Okay, so it sells for 10K, but you can easily sell it for like 16K.
Yeah, well, it's impossible to get at the Rolex store. It's like you have to wait a long time to get it, and some of the ones are discontinued also. Like the another piece is like the Pepsi, Rolex Pepsi also probably sell over 21,000. That watch is like $13,000.
Gotcha.
So I have another question. So how does
the Batman guys, the Rolex?
How does someone avoid getting finessed? Like, how do they know it's a real watch or not? How would they know, like, going into it?
As a non-expert, it's gonna be hard depending if it's a bad fake or a good fake or whatever. But me, like my eyes is trained for that. Like I can see a RM 10 miles away and be able to tell you it's a fake one. You know what I'm saying? Like my eyes are trained. And shout out to Fake Watch Buster. Like
I saw they tagged you and they showed you love.
Yeah. Like he's really showed me a lot of love. Like we, I'll authenticate some of the watches for him, make sure that everything is A1 before
you can even authenticate watches for people
from pictures.
Okay.
I get that a lot. Like they send me pictures sometimes or videos like, yo, is this real? Like,
that's when you know you're a subject matter expert. Like when people come to you and say, hey, like, can you tell me if this is like, what I'm saying? You're like certifying like, no.
Well, talking about expert, we got a hater in the chat right now.
We do?
Yeah. Rafi Federico, $2. No offense, Mike. Doesn't sound like an expert to me.
Whoa.
Okay. I mean, the
so
guy
he's showing receipts. He has photos. He's wearing watches. But yeah, just the way you sound is.
And he super chatted us $2 to say that.
Well, just so you know, right, Rafi, right now, right, I'm not a watch guy. Furthermore, I look at the time on my phone. But I'll say this: the people that Mike has been around, that alone has been saying, you know what? I'm buying one from Mike. So I don't care what you gotta say, bro. But I trust him.
Didn't Q Banks bought a watch from Mike?
Yeah.
Last show?
Yeah.
And it was on air?
On air.
Yeah.
So eat whatever you're saying, brother, it's all cool. But we know Mike is legit. That's why he's on the show right now. So it don't matter what you say.
Hey, Rafi, all I gotta say to you is this, my friend.
Go suck a dick!
Haters will always hate, my friends.
That's it,
I mean,
man.
the guys out here, well, with selling $100,000 plus watches. We've seen him. He lives in the same building as us. We see him around all the time. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like,
Yeah.
speaking of which, since you're a
Haters
fraud,
don't hate.
you have a watch that Drake has. Can you tell us about that watch?
Yes.
Oh, dude.
Since you're such a fraud.
Speaking of
The Green
receipts,
Monster.
Speaking of
a
receipts.
non-expert. You know.
Well, yeah, that watch is pretty sick, bro. Like it's a Patek Philippe. It's being made originally for Drake, like the model and everything like that. It's, green emerald. So it's a very, very, very special piece. So it's hard for people to actually see that piece.
You have a
so I
picture
was able to.
on your phone?
Yeah.
I'll show it to them real quick. Dude,
Yeah.
yo, when I saw that watch on
Since
Drake,
Mike is such a fraud.
Yeah,
I was like, bro.
non-expert.
Yeah.
See if I can find that here for you. Okay.
It's one thing to hear rappers talk about a watch.
Yeah.
But when your
Let me
boy has
actually-
one,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
just,
Guys,
just put it on Telegram,
your rappers,
Fresh, and then I'll share
I just
it.
want to say this real quick. Your favorite rappers in Florida, they probably bought a watch from Mike. I don't want to say who, but like, like I
Or
just love
they
when
know
people
who he
hate-
is, you know?
Yeah, bro. Like, what do you like? How's this guy to say? Oh, you're a fraud. Like, here, just tap the screen on it, and then Chris, switch it, and then tap the phone.
What do you say?
screen on.
Doesn't sound
There
like
you go,
an
bang
expert.
bang. Yeah, look at that.
Mm.
That's it right there, man.
Yo.
And how much is that joint right there?
That's heavy, bro. It's heavy.
That's
Fresh, can you tap the screen? Here?
It's super heavy, bro.
Like-
I don't know.
like, you don't know.
I don't know if we can say
You
it.
don't
on
want to
air.
say? Okay. Well, that won't be for off air, guys. We won't say how much that one is.
Clean.
And then speaking of money, I guess this is my last question here. So what's the most money someone has dropped on a watch from you, and the most money you've made in a day, if you can share it?
Ooh.
Generally.
Generally,
Generally,
give us a ballpark.
Okay. Price, maybe the highest one. Okay, $500,000.
Damn.
What? Holy smoke.
Hold on. $500,000 on one piece, one
Yeah,
day.
This watches that have this. There's a watch I have on my thing here. It's like $1 million, bro.
Holy
Damn,
crap.
son. I would have bought property.
And he didn't want to tell us about the green one, so you guys already know.
Holy smokes.
That's awesome, bro. That's
Damn.
but apparently you're a fraud though, so yeah. So according to what Ricardo said, idiot, bro.
When they weigh $5, what's up with all of the hating? Brothers on here teaching you and showing you their worth. In the words of Kevin Samuels, he's showing you his wallet. Preach.
Yeah, like
Facts,
yeah,
man.
man. And Mike is very humble, guys. Like we're over here bragging for him because he ain't gonna say it himself. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude's very humble. You know what I'm saying?
This right here is a one of one.
Holy smokes.
Oh, that's lit.
It's from RM.
That's a lot of
alright.
detail right there.
Yeah, that
On
one's
the
lit.
show.
So what else, Fresh? Did you have something?
Yeah. So let me ask you this as well, right, RM? So for example, if you had to go back in time, right? You said you had a mentor back in the day, right? Like, what is one thing you would tell to like someone young coming up, like if they want to get into watch trading or get into like buying watches? Like, what advice would you give to them as a young guy coming up?
Well, definitely get a mentor. You know what I'm saying? I think it changed my life to have. Shout out to my mentor, man, Yakir. This is the guy that really changed my life completely. I mean, I was interested in watches. I love watches and everything like that. But he kind of really like funneled the whole thing for me. Like I watched him work, watched him move around, took me to shows, watch shows and everything like that. Took me under his wing and really kind of like showed me the way and let me do my thing. You know what I'm saying? And I turned up, and he's super proud of me right now. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. But yeah, definitely for entrepreneurs coming up, trying to get into the watch game or just in life period, a mentor definitely. What a mentor does is actually like cut off years of hurdles and
Facts.
all those different things that you will go through 2-3 years when you can learn in a month or 2 months or 6, and just be able to like just reduce all those years of experience, all the bad stuff that you could have, that you can save time. You know what I'm
We
saying?
did a show.
Having a mentor.
We did a show earlier with a friend of ours, and we were talking about the importance of mentorship and how basically I always say, like, if you're trying to get somewhere you've never gone before, you're trying to drive somewhere, what's the first thing you do? You turn on a GPS, right?
Right.
If you don't have a mentor, you're basically trying to drive there on your own.
Right.
So like, let's say all three of us got in a car and we wanted to go to Memphis. We never been there, right? We know we get on 95 north and we might make it there and might not.
Yeah.
And we might make it there, look at some maps, ask some people, maybe get lost a few times. But imagine if we had a GPS, how much faster we would get there.
Yeah.
Less wear and tear on the car, less
Exactly.
frustration,
For
less
sure.
time wasted, etc. That's what a mentor does. It basically saves you, is the GPS to get you to where you want to get quicker. But the problem is that guys don't want to invest in themselves and they want to try to figure it out on their own.
Yeah.
And it's like you waste time. And I always say one thing I've learned from getting into this sphere and having mentors myself is people that are successful spend money to save time.
Yeah.
People that are broke or
1000%.
losers a lot of the time, they spend time to save money.
True.
And the most important commodity you have at the end of the day is time, guys. And like one thing you'll learn when you start hanging out with people that make a lot of money, high net worth, they start hiring people to do things. They get a meal prep service, right? They get a maid. They get someone to to assist them with things because they realize, okay, it's going to cost me, let's say $100 an hour to do this, right? I'd rather hire someone to do that versus I can go and work and make more money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you start outsourcing trivial things that are going to lose you money at the end of the day.
Not to mention too, also as well regarding that, it's very important because a mentor, right? Let's say, for example, you're young, you're coming up, you can make a lot of mistakes. And these mistakes can hold you back so much you couldn't even imagine.
Yeah.
So if someone already made these mistakes for you,
Yeah.
why do you need to go make those same mistakes as well?
Yeah.
So mentor can say, you know what? Hey, Mike, do this instead. Go this way.
Yep.
Or go that way.
Yeah.
And then guess what? That learning curve you would have took, which could take like 10, 20 years to learn that learning curve.
Yeah, exactly.
It's shortened by maybe a year or two or even less
Yeah.
from that mentor. So you're very important.
And they
Yeah,
say a smart man
super
learns
important.
from his mistakes. A wise man learns from others' mistakes.
Yep,
You know
I
what
learned from
I'm saying?
mine.
You know what I'm saying? So
Very, very true. And I think that's what really happened in my situation. My mentor, like, definitely caught up a lot of years of experience. I mean, he's been in the game for like 20 years, you know what I'm saying? And I just started in the game and everybody respect me because I had that edge of this. I learned from the best. He's one of the top guys, the best in the game, you know what I'm saying? So you learn in the sharpness, the education that you get from that, like it's priceless. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't put a price on that.
yeah,
So,
and you were able to do like a nice transition over from fashion.
Yeah.
watches thanks to him,
It took
I'm
me a
assuming.
year though. Like
Okay.
it took me a year. Like for a whole year, I worked for free, pretty much, just showing him gratitude, him showing me the way, just funding myself, doing other stuff, and but I was focused. I just wanted this so bad that I was willing to not get paid and just learn for like a whole year. So that was my sacrifice,
bro. And people say that all the time, like, oh, well, I want to learn. You guys really want to learn? Work for free for the person that you want to learn from.
Yep.
That's how you're gonna learn. You know what I'm saying? And then when you work for free, a couple months, maybe even a year, it's gonna suck. But you're gonna learn so much from that person. Here's the thing: since you've invested all this time and you've helped them so much, they will put you on. They will 1000% give you their connects. They'll give you little trade secrets that you otherwise would have never known.
Right.
So yeah, man, that's smart.
Definitely, for sure.
1 year of work for free,
Yeah.
set you up for life. You know what I'm saying? With lifetime clients,
for life.
a great network, and yeah, man.
Yeah, what was it like meeting Michael Blackson, man?
Oh,
Motherfucker.
No, he's a cool guy, man. Like I have his number. We chat one time, a couple of times or whatever, But yeah, Michael Blackson is a funny guy in real life, bro. He's really, really funny. He's really funny.
Is he a real nigga?
He's a real nigga. Nah, he's really funny for real. Like, and I actually went to a couple of his shows, and I kept laughing the whole time, bro. Like, like the money is worth paying for even to watch him. Like, it's super dope, man.
Man, we need him on the show.
Yeah.
Go hook it up.
Hold
bro.
on, sucker. You know what I'm saying?
Super chat here.
Super chat thoughts. Ryan, our boy, $5. I like technology. I also like watches. Just getting in. Do you ever think that there will be a market for high-end smartwatches other than Apple/Garmin?
Oh, good question.
That's a pretty good question. Possibly, the way the word is going right now, you know what I'm saying? Elon Musk doing all those different stuff or whatever. I'm sure somebody might step up and make a fusion between like maybe a high-end watch, maybe a Patek Philippe, and then maybe Apple or some crazy or whatever with technology involved.
Yeah.
And I think that's the only way that it will work really, if they can reach out to the top guys, Patek, Richard Mille, one of those big watch brands, and bring technology if they agree to do that, because those watches are mechanical or automatic watches and things like that. So it's hard. They haven't went that direction. At least I haven't seen. So I think it'll be interesting to see something like that happen.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's the speculation. I mean, I could see why it would be a good business move, but I could also see why it would be bad too, because they wouldn't want to, it's so exclusive. You know what I mean? It's hey, these watches have stood the test of time. Like Apple, like screw you guys. Like we're not, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to work with you.
Because there's so much detail that goes into those watches, bro.
Yeah.
Like the
handmade.
ticking. Like, I'm looking at your watch right now. Ticking the back and forth. I'm like, bro, it's too complicated for me, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A whole bunch
sure.
of stuff. Guys, if you got questions for Mike, go ahead and this is your one chance to get it, to be able to speak to like a high-end watch dealer that like deals with celebrities, like the highest level, man. You know what I'm saying? There's only like 300 of this guy in the world. So
There you go.
here's your chance. If you guys have questions, go ahead and super chat them in. Go ahead, Chris. You got some?
Samuel A, $3. Your opinion on Freshandfit?
Vacheron Constantin.
There you go. Watches.
Yeah, no, it's a very nice watch. It's a very nice brand. It's a very well respected brand. You know, and I think a lot of people in Europe wear it a lot. As I know some collectors that definitely have a piece in the collection, so it's a very nice brand to have for sure. Really good investment too. It's solid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. When the weight $5. Feed a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime.
Facts.
Boom.
Big
Facts,
facts, man.
Nolan Baptiste, $5. Does the guest sell his products in Toronto, Canada?
Yeah, I sell everywhere. I mean, I'm based out of Miami, but we ship watches to all over the world, except places where there's restriction in the country, you know, but we can't ship or whatever. But
These
yeah.
are international guys.
Yeah.
Go follow him on Instagram at RmPlug. Romeo Mike Plug, guys.
Yeah.
So a question, right? Because like before this podcast, like I didn't know too much about watches, and I'm like learning a lot. You know what I mean? I purposely didn't want to research anything so I could learn during the show. So for someone like me, right, that is like, you know, poverty wearing an Apple Watch right now, what would you say the tiers are? Like working, you know, let's work it from a G-Shock all the way up to the highest tier, so people can kind of get the dummies guide to the watch hierarchy. So let's start with like G-Shock, right? G-Shock is the bottom, or Casio.
Yeah.
So and let's work our way up. So what would you say are the brands?
Okay, so G-Shock, definitely, yeah, G-Shock, Casio, they're like there, and then the Seikos,
Omegas.
Yeah. Omegas is like now is stepping up a little bit. Then after Omegas,
so lowest tier, we'll say G. No offense to G-Shock, but like we're just starting here with from a price point standpoint. Okay, so G-Shock, then the Omegas, and then
then you get to Rolex. So after G-Shock, after Omegas will probably rack around like the 2K all the way to even 4,000 or 5,000 actually.
Okay.
So then you get into the Rolexes, you know, the kind of the older ones around 5K. You know, you get like a 36 millimeter by 1988, something like that. But they still look good. Now they're refurbishing them. They're adding the diamonds on, you know, on the bezel to make them cool.
Where do Movados fit in this? Movados are underneath Omegas, right?
Yeah, Movado is definitely under. There's so many brands. There's Rado, I think too, is like also like a, you know, nice good brand. Like you can get probably like for $800 or whatever.
I have a Movado somewhere in a closet. Like I remember the diamond at the top, whatever. Do those appreciate or no?
Not really.
Okay. Yeah. There you go, guys. Don't get a Movado. So Movado, then Omega, and then and I would say Apple Watch is like a tier below Movado, right? From price point level,
like more technology watches.
Yeah,
and, you know, it's
And then you got the Rolexes, which start at the $5,000 mark. You're saying, and then
you can get a Rolex for probably a little bit cheaper than that. I feel like if you want to like go like really really older ones, you can get a woman Rolex is like a little cheaper too. So so you can definitely So from there you get to Rolex, AP. Okay. No, there's a bunch of other watches, you know.
Okay.
What I focus on.
Once you hit the Rolex tier, it's like there's a bunch of luxury watches at this level now.
Yeah. Okay. APs, Patek, RM, the obnoxious ones, the Jacob & Co. That like he sells these pieces 101 or 102s at like $1 million. I think.
Does he still make I remember back in the
came back
like 15 years ago. Yeah, he used to have the different time zones.
Yeah.
So he still makes those.
Yeah. He's making some crazy pieces right now, like with the big thing on top of it. It looks really complicated on the inside. Like he making some cool.
And they're like custom, like one of ones you're saying.
A lot of them are. I saw what's this boxer that fought Floyd Mayweather. Conor McGregor. He bought a piece for like $1 million or something like that from him.
Damn.
You know, so like they're dropping big money with Jacob.
Do you have access? Do you get Jacob? Can you get Jacob watches too, or does he deal them himself?
No, he got other people selling this stuff too.
Okay,
if somebody's need a watch, a Jacob watch, then they can't buy whatever. I can source that also.
Gotcha.
I can source pretty much
any watch,
any watch on planet Earth.
So they're making a comeback because I remember those back in the day, man. Those like in the rap videos, like used to be the cool thing. You said different time zones, in Tokyo, New York,
right,
LA.
Right.
Yeah, okay, so those are back.
Super cool. Yeah, they're coming back for sure. Yeah,
all right,
that's funny.
Yeah, I remember those back in the day.
Because I had like a tier myself for like watches. So mine was at Omega's like Mercedes.
Oh yeah,
right. Porsche's like Rolex.
Okay.
Audemars Piguet's like Ferrari.
Okay.
And Patek Philippe is like Rolls Royce.
RM.
You can tell me that's
Bugatti RM.
Okay,
Yeah.
Bugatti RM.
Bugatti RM.
There you go.
So top of the line RM.
Yeah.
Top of the line RMs. Okay.
Yeah.
Those
for sure.
are like because those are exclusive too. You can't just get those, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's the thing too. Like it's hard to get RM. I mean, people wear it. Like I see a lot of now it became more popular now. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But still, it's super hard to get. You know, like you have to like source it. You're not gonna see just any dealer having like 10 RMs on the trade. Like
Yeah.
it's hard.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of watch shops in the Miami design district, like Tag.
Oh,
Here.
Tag Hero. Yeah.
There's also another one. It has like it's like a glass watch. It's made out of glass, I think, and then it's like a mechanical inside. I forgot what it's called, but there's a bunch of shops there.
Right.
In the district.
Yeah. There's some watches. They stay in business because also the thing with watches, they have there's certain clientele. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
There's some people that like Vacheron Constantin. There's some people that
They
like
only deal with
their
that,
own. You know, they want those. But the hype watches, the watches that are lit right now,
Yeah.
are the ones, the Rolex, the AP, the Richard Mille and Patek, like those. Cartier also is a really, we got to squeeze that in there. Cartier is also pretty up there
Pretty
doing their
lit.
thing. So yeah.
Damn, man. Like I gotta get. I'm like, this whole conversation has to be like, oh,
She
man,
belongs to the street.
my bad, wrong one. I was like, what am I doing?
C1489.
Yeah. That's
What do you think of buying cheap watches that look expensive if you can afford expensive ones currently from Amazon, or would that look lame?
It's lame, bro.
That's lame, man.
Keeping it real.
Get the real, save up, get a real watch if you can afford it. It's an investment, really. You gotta look at watches as an investment. I mean, this one thing I would tell you, just an example. You go to a restaurant, a nice restaurant, right?
Mhm.
You pull up at the valet. Maybe you have a nice car, your Ferrari. You park it, and you have also a nice watch. Once you park your car, it's over. Nobody sees a car in the restaurants, but they see your watch. You know what I'm saying? Your watch speak for it. You know what I'm saying? They know you're a high value person when you have the watch on. They don't know what car you have outside, but they know what kind of watches you're wearing. What kind of watch you have on your wrist. So that sets you apart from everybody else.
Damn.
And it's a certain attention to detail too.
Yeah.
And you know what? We were talking about this before. Like having a nice car, what it does is it puts you in certain social circles that otherwise you would never be able to get in.
Right.
I feel like there's a watch community too.
Yeah, no, huge.
Like, okay.
Yeah. It's very, it's very niched, but it's definitely like there's a huge watch community, you know what I'm saying, out there. People are, talking about it, they're trading, they're talking, amongst themselves. They, they get to certain places, dinners and private event because of certain watches that you're wearing. You mentioned the last time. No, it's super important. Like if you can afford it to get the real deal, because nowadays too, like you don't want to get caught with some fake stuff. Or whatever.
Yeah.
End up with fake watch
Baller
busted.
busters.
End up looking like
stupid.
Baller busters.
Stupid. Man. So,
just go ahead and get the Rolex, guys, if you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
you're gonna do it correctly, because I will say this, like, I think cars say a lot about you, right? Like because idiots buy a nice car just to buy a nice car. Smart people, if you're gonna buy a nice car, you buy it so that you can use it to get into certain social circles that can make you money in the future. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't realize this until you mentioned it now, that nice watches will do that for you as well.
Yeah, because
Because it's a certain attention to detail.
I was at a car show right up in West Palm,
Mhm.
and after the rally, because you do a rally to the car show, Lambos, Ferraris, whatever, and there was a private mansion rally
right.
that you could only go to if you had a Lambo and you needed a I think it was a Patek.
Oh wow.
So all the guys here that have Pateks went to the party,
Right.
but everyone else couldn't go.
Oh,
So I was
shoot.
like,
Wow.
why? But you know what? Like it says, you know what? This is exclusive. This is like behind the scenes, and if you want to be part of it, join the club.
Yeah.
And guess what? It keeps out the cheapskates. It keeps out people that are like not on that level.
Yeah.
People that are
Frauds.
can't actually get in there.
Right.
So you know, pretty
That's
crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. One thing I've learned is that like wealthy people put up walls. They put up a lot of walls to make sure, like, if you're gonna come into our circle, you got to bring some kind of value. And 9 out of 10 times, you need to have your own, empire kind of built. And they're like, all right, you could come sit at the table with us now. We can make money together.
Yep.
But it's a serious paywall. To some degree, whether you're paying with a car or a watch, whatever it is.
Facts.
got
Roger
some super chats?
Felita, $5. If you were to start a watch collection, which one would you start with today, starting on the 5K?
On the 5K, I would get a Rolex 36 millimeter, date just.
Okay.
Either full steel, or if you can get one negotiated on the 5K for two-tone, that would be a good investment. It's definitely gonna appraise.
Okay.
Definitely gonna go up. So
I'm gonna write that one down. Hold on. Say that again. Real talk. I'm gonna write that down.
Rolex date just 36 millimeter. You can get a steel or a two-tone.
Man, I need
On
my
the-
I need
on the
my
5K.
I need my iced up, bro.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
I need my iced
I'll
up.
make sure I get your wrist right.
There you go.
Wrist lit.
Wrist game lit.
Yeah.
I'm walking around Nixon right now. It's so horrible.
Because every man, I feel like every man needs a nice watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To some degree. And I was thinking in my head, like, what would I get, like, you know, for that one time I want to wear a tuxedo or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I would want to get a watch that like appreciates. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
definitely.
you always feel
definitely.
like it's an investment. You know, God forbid you got to get rid of it or something. You can make money.
Right.
Or if you decide you want to sell it and make some money, you can. You know, upgrade to something else.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
And that's what I recommend to a lot of my my clients. Like a lot of times you buy from me, you want to resell your watch or whatever, I'll buy it back from you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I offer,
Right.
you know,
Alright.
I'll
So you
buy
do
it
that
back.
too?
You know, yeah, buy, sell, because you can always resell, you keep it in stock or whatever it is. And some of them, they want to get out of the watch, they want to get another watch, you can get trade, and I can trade you in, we get a bigger, more expensive watch or whatever. So you can, always do that.
Yeah, that's why the
Try to be
watch
more
game-
flexible.
I had a buddy, right? He makes a lot of money, like
Mhm.
a lot of money. What he would do is he will buy a watch. He'll like just dump money into a watch, and I'll be a write off for him. So instead of keeping
Oh.
that money in taxes, he'll dump like 300K in a watch. Just
Mhm.
keep it there. When
Wow.
it's come and say, "Hey, I bought this watch.
Yeah.
Oh, so you only made this much." And
Yeah.
that way he was saved because he didn't have to pay a lot of
Oh.
taxes. So he'll buy the watch, just keep it all year round, and then when he does taxes, just sell it, and then get another one, and then
Wow.
buy a higher. The more money he made, the more expensive watch he would buy.
Wow.
And I was like, "Why is he doing this?" But then now it makes sense because it's an investment.
Yeah.
No, it's an
See, I
investment
didn't
for
see.
sure.
I'm so happy. Like, guys, I learned on this. I hope you guys learn on this podcast. I'm over here taking notes and stuff because, like, yo,
Watch.
now I realize that like watches can appreciate. I didn't know they appreciate
that's
to
it.
that degree.
That's
Yeah.
it.
What-
yeah,
which
it's
one is this one?
definitely- It's a 36 millimeter.
Right.
They just
Okay, that's it,
That's
guys.
what
That's the one I'm gonna get.
this one you can get a
Right there.
two-tone ones too, like different dials. Can
Yeah. But that
it's
starts at
nice.
about 5,000 and appreciates
probably a
pretty
little bit
well.
less than 5.
Yeah.
Right
okay.
now. But they keep going up. So maybe it's over 5 right now. But last
Mm-hmm.
time I checked, it was under 5. So you have to keep track also of the market because it
Yeah.
moves just like the stock market now.
Okay.
There's some watches that were down. Not down, but like it's been upward trending these days. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like, yeah.
So as the economy's been kind of getting weirder and weirder, the
Yeah.
watches have been going up and
because
up.
People are parking their money in watches. It's safer.
Ah,
It's safer.
Oh,
Yeah.
You buy a watch, like 2-3 months from now, like it's, you have an extra $500, $1,000 on top of your
that's
watch.
crazy, man. Because
You
I
know.
would think like luxurious items would depreciate.
No, not watches, not the right watch, not every one of them, because there's some of them like you buy, and if you don't know, that's why you have to get a consultant, somebody like me that
Yeah,
will tell you what
exactly.
to do, whatever. But like for the most part, you buy the right watch, it's gonna appreciate.
So you also consult with people on
Yeah.
watching, like I guess buying watches an investment as well.
yeah, no, for
Okay.
sure. Like because it's more of
Mike
a
does everything.
yeah. No, it kind of comes with it because
Yeah.
like when you come to me, a lot of times like they know what they want, but sometimes they don't know. Some
Yeah,
of them,
yeah,
they
yeah.
hit me up like, "Yo, I want to buy this watch. I want to buy RM. I want to
Yeah.
buy this watch. And how much is it? How much is it? They don't know what they want really. So like,
Yeah.
I have a budget. I want to spend this much money.
You'll advise
And
them.
So exactly. So
Yeah.
it comes with, okay, this one's gonna be like
And I'm
this.
sure you've done it before where like you'll advise them on a watch that's less money, which
Yeah.
you'll take less money from the deal, but they're like, damn, he really cares about me.
Nah,
like
I
he got
do
me the
that
best
a
the
lot.
best watch.
Especially with my friends and stuff. Like I've gotten, they're literally like they're getting a deal and have equity in the watch as we're doing the deal.
Gotcha.
You know,
Nice.
because I've secure, because on the market, like it's worth this much, and then I try to get you the best deal ever,
Yeah.
where I don't even eat or whatever, or you just throw me whatever,
Uh-huh.
and I got you because now long term, because it's a relationship now. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? It's
exactly.
different, so I try to help my clients out the best way that I can. And also, if a watch does come back because they want to resell it, I can always buy it back because I know I bought it at a good price for you, so I can afford to, take it back
Boom.
and sell it to somebody else.
Bang bang right there, man.
Yeah.
Super chat.
C149. Do you have to be careful wearing flashy watches in public out of fear of safety if you're alone, like a Rolex, for example?
That's a good question.
Yeah. It's definitely like that's one thing you were asking too, like about just girls or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? You have to be careful how you move, that you have expensive, stuff or whatever, whether it's like clothes or especially jewelry and things like that. You have to move differently. You can't go to certain places no more. I can't hang out in Wynwood, at night.
Yeah,
unless I'm with
Yeah.
certain type of people or whatever,
Yeah.
going to a special event. There's certain places you just can't go, because you're
I didn't
this
even think
big
about
guy
that.
now.
You're a
or
target now.
whatever. But
Yeah.
you literally wearing like a lot of money. That's people make that shit in a year, bro. Like,
Facts.
just you wear that on your wrist.
Facts.
So-
Now I think about it, like, yeah, if I were you, I wouldn't go to Wynwood either, man. Like,
Yeah, I don't blame
hell
you.
no. Like,
Yeah.
if I went there, I'd either be strapped or I go that kind
Especially
of money
brick
on your
house.
wrist?
Yeah.
Yeah, brick house.
yeah, For the people that don't know, Wynwood is like an up and coming area going through gentrification right now. But like, yeah, like you go one block over, it's like, where am I? You know what I'm saying? I'm in the hood. You're just like,
that's where you go from a mojito and then you just dip
and you get out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Mojito
saying?
to Coke 45.
Yeah.
We got a
The Rock 229. What do you think about Hublot?
Hublot. Hublot.
Hublot. I get a lot of questions on Hublot. Hublot it's a brand that used to be lit. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, like I would say like 6-7 years ago. I feel like it used to be super lit. The Jay-Z's was rapping about it. You know, everybody was talking about the Hublot and everything like that. Prices would be super high. You know, I think what happened, they started making too many pieces, too many limited pieces, too many, you know, they just kind of flooded the market with too many pieces, and they're doing the same thing, same models, twist it, you know, change things a little bit or whatever. And I don't know exactly what happened there, but they still have stores, they still, you know, make money, but it's not as popular as they once used to be. You know what I'm saying? So the price went down. I personally would not recommend it as an investment, you know, watch. It's one of those things I would not recommend, even though I actually like those watches. I like to wear them. So they look good, you know, for the wrist. So you can, and now they're undervalued too. So you can buy them at a good price. So you can, you know, get a good deal on it. So, but I wouldn't recommend as an investment to keep it. You're still going to cash it out if you're ready to sell it. Yeah. But it's going to take you longer. Yeah. You know, it might take you longer than, you know, than you expect. You're going to have to hold on to it for a bit. Like with a Rolex or RM or whatever, I can sell it tomorrow. Immediately. You know what I'm saying? So,
another one here.
Yes. E. Marcos. $50.
Oh, $50 super chat. Wow. Thank you for the support, bro.
What is your grail watch, assuming you don't already have it? Like the holy grail of your watches?
Ooh, I had it and sold it. So now it's hard to buy it back because it's so high.
What was it?
High.
What was it?
RM3502.
Ooh.
Black carbon.
Ooh. Oh, black carbon.
Yeah.
Do you have a picture of it by chance?
Chris, could you Google it real quick?
Yeah, Google it. RM Richard Mille RM3502. Black. That watch is.
I can hear the pain in your voice as you're talking about it right now.
Can't replace it, bro. That watch went up almost $300,000.
Damn.
So what's it worth right now?
It's worth like 430.
RM3502.
Yeah, it's worth crazy money.
Yeah, RM3502 black. Okay, carbon, and it's worth $430,000 right now.
Yeah.
Holy smoke, dude.
How much did you get it for?
Well, back in the day, that watch used to be around like 160, 175, something like that, which is still a lot of money for, you know, it's
still crazy. But it's tripled in value now?
No, yeah, it's crazy. No,
that's
not the one.
That's not it.
RM3502.
That is confusing as hell, though.
Let me see. 35.
35. You see, there's the red one there. That's the red version. And maybe next to it, this is the red version. You can click on that one. Maybe you find the black one. You see, yeah, with the one on the red. Okay, next to that one, go left. There you go. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Damn.
That thing looks lit.
Oh, click the one next to it, too. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. And that thing's worth $430K right now. Yeah. And you got it for 160.
Back in the day, yeah, you can't get it no more.
That's crazy.
It's impossible.
I can hear it. I can see the pain right
Mike, where can people find you, man?
Yeah.
On Instagram, RmPlug on Instagram. I'm starting our YouTube channel also. It's gonna be RmPlug.
Yo, Chris, pull up his Instagram on
sure.
Thing.
Yeah.
Just give us some help here.
Yeah. And you're gonna start a YouTube channel as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna be posting the watches there, the reviews of watches, you know, clients purchasing from me, you know, things like that. It's gonna be cool, man. I'm trying to do something interesting for the people. I'm looking for, you know, to build a community, you know, just you know, people that love watches kind of get to watch what I'm doing and things like that.
Yeah, it's a very niche market too. Like, you know, it's gonna blow up.
Yeah, I really hope so.
And guys, this is Instagram right here. RmPlug, guys, very humble guy, man. Like you know,
Q Banks there. You got Julian there. You got the watches, the lifestyle, and he is the real deal, fellas.
Yeah, this isn't Cat. Deal. This is not Cat. Those are his you know, friends.
Is that
watches.
What's the guy's name?
That's Omari Hardwick. He's a really good friend of mine too. Omari, Ghost from Power.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fire.
That's me and DeVito, me and Michael Blackson, Afro B.
Marasaga.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up, man. So your YouTube channel, when's that gonna come out?
Man, I'm still editing all this all those videos. My guy's editing those for me. So I'm thinking sometimes this month I should be able to drop the first video on there.
When it drops, we'll plug your stuff for sure.
Dope.
I'm
Appreciate it, man.
We got super chat.
Super chat. Go ahead. Any
Watch
last
the
minute
video
questions,
again.
guys? Get them in now for Mike.
$5. Have my eye on a 21K iced out Rolex with the alligator band. Should I start small and work my way up, or just get what I want when I can afford it?
No, get what you want whenever you're ready, bro. Like just, you can start small if you want, but it's totally up to you, bro. Just if you have the money for it, just get the right piece. I wouldn't start if you have the money for it. I wouldn't start with the iced out piece. Just get a plain one that we can appreciate. The iced out ones are, they're dope, if you want the lifestyle and everything like that, but get it as a second watch if you can.
There
if
you
you
go.
can.
Okay.
So,
That's awesome advice, man.
Yeah.
Don't get the iced out one, guys. Get the plain one for appreciation purposes.
I'm getting
That's
iced
great.
out one.
Yeah.
Of course, Freshwood. All right, guys. So Mike, anything else you want to tell the people?
Man, bro, it's not easy. I know I make it look easy, bro.
Mhm.
This business is not easy. It's a lot of hard work that goes behind the scene. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And
competition too.
A lot of
Because
competition.
you and your competitors are fighting for that 1% of people that can actually afford these watches.
Yeah,
So-
for sure. So
That's when networking is important. Relationships.
super important when it comes to this business. You have to network. You have to be out there. You have to show your face. In the right circles. You have to be genuine. You want to make money and everything like that, but you have to make sure you take care of your people as well. Also, people that mess with you, because it's the one that they're gonna refer you to other people. They're gonna put the stamp on there. It's just like going to a good restaurant. Everybody's like, yo, go there. We end up at Komodo all the time because of that. So when I have like people like Julian, for example, pushing me a lot, like a lot of guys that are around me that really know how I work, know how hard I work. They put in, they just refer me a lot to a lot of different people, and I get a lot of business that way too. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about just making the money by impacting other people, so they can also like.
And sometimes losing money to help a client.
Right.
You know what I mean? Hey, I don't suggest you buy this. I suggest you do this. This is going to appreciate more.
Yeah.
And you might lose some money on that, but that trust is like they're going to come to you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. So for any entrepreneurs out there that want to get into the business, I mean, I'm working on a course also that I want to put out there to help people if they want to, just dive into the whole thing, the whole thing or whatever. So I don't know exactly when it's gonna be ready, but it's something I want to do to help out also.
There you
so
go.
I can give back, if possible. So,
Find them on Instagram, fellas.
Yeah.
RmPlug, guys. Hey man,
Sure.
we'll
Super
catch you
chat?
guys on super chat. Okay.
Yes, Nolan B, $5. How can people invest on products?
It's very broad.
Yeah, a very broad question.
I don't understand that.
Yeah.
He kind of explained it throughout as far as like, getting pieces that, appreciate with time. Rolexes, he gave the model, the Rolex Date. It was Date, right?
Date just.
Yeah.
So watch it again.
Watch it back, man.
Boom.
He gave a lot of game.
There you go.
And the timestamps will be below too. So with that said, guys, we'll catch you on Wednesday. What are we going to talk about? Something with dating, probably.
Something with dating.
Yeah, it's Womanizing Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. Well, either way, get the high value courses out. Patreon.com/Freshfit. We'll have a late night show tonight.
And guys, tonight we have a late night show
Okay.
with some baddies in here, man.
All right, really? We got some hot girls?
God.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
we got some
God.
baddies coming up,
All
man.
right. All right, man. We'll catch you guys tonight.
Yo.
Peace.
Damn,